Welcome to the lesson on empirical rule, which deals with normal or approximately normal distributions. Putting a measure of center, mean or median, together with a measure of variation, standard deviation or interquartile range, is a good way to describe the values in a population. When the data is in the shape of a bell curve, approximately normal distribution, the population mean and standard deviation are the favored combination. These, along with the empirical rule, gives us detailed information about the population as a whole. The empirical rule is also known as the 68-95-99 rule. Okay, for the 68-95-99 rule, I'm going to use this graphical display. Right here, our mean is 490. And our standard deviation, so the mean is 490, and our standard deviation is 100. So I'm going to go ahead and, so this is a standard deviation of -1, this one's -2, and this is a standard deviation of -3. This is +1, 2, and 3. So when we're plus or minus 1 standard deviation away from the mean, that covers about 68% of the data in our population. And when we're plus or minus 2 standard deviations from the mean, that covers 95% of our data in our population. And when we're plus or minus 3 standard deviations away from the mean, that is 99.7, well, we'll just say 99% of our data. And that is the empirical rule. And that tells us a lot about if we were talking, hey, my test score was 1 standard deviation away from the mean, then I know that I'm within 68% of my classmates as far as where my score falls in relation to the others in the class. That is all for in the empirical rule, and thank you for joining me in this lesson.